This is how much I love Demon Knight. I bought these and I have kept them for 29 years.
What I was really fascinated by was that it was creating a mythology and wanted to be part of that.
These kinds of movies, they're very hard to make because you have limited budget, limited time, and so the collaboration is crucial to get what you want.
Billy Zane improv the hell out of that movie. He really did a great job.
Humans! You're not worth the flesh you're printed on! You fucking hold dunk, po dunk, well then there, motherfucker!
I had started putting my mother in some of my movies, and my mother thought she was going to play a demon in this one. And I'm thinking, oh no, I can't kill my mother on film.
Hello, fellow followers. Welcome back to FanZcene. Greg here, and today I have for you Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight. This movie still holds up. It truly does. It truly does. And as I'm getting into my horror movie, watching this time of year in spooky season, as we approach the big day of Halloween, you know, I hadn't seen Demon Knight in probably a good 10 years. And one of the things that also spurred this on is because I've been getting clips from the In Search of Darkness 1995 to 1999 documentary from Creative VC. Shout out to them. And I've been sharing some of these clips and stuff with you guys through some videos and shorts and stuff like that. And, you know, because I'm helping out with selling the documentary. And if you guys do want to buy this documentary, the sale ends Halloween night, midnight, 12 Pacific time, I believe. If you guys want to go ahead and order that before it's over, I have a link in the description down below. Using that link does help support my channel. Use my link, you buy it. It helps me out. It helps me share these clips with you, and it helps me come up with ideas for videos because I do love horror movies, and I'm a bit of a horror movie channel along with physical media and so many other nostalgic type things here on my channel that I like to do. Now, let's get back into Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight. This movie stars William Sadler, Billy Zane in a scene-stealing, movie-stealing performance, Jada Pinkett, CCH Pounder, and even the voice of Roger Rabbit, and also Thomas Hayden Church, and Brenda Baki. I hope I'm saying her name right. Baki, I'm not sure if I said her name right, but her too. Incredible cast in this movie. Just incredible cast in this movie. And as I mentioned, I had not seen this movie in like 10 years. And sometimes because I remember loving it as a kid growing up, right? Watching it and seeing it probably too young and just thinking the movie was awesome. It was just freaking awesome. It's got like a heavy metal soundtrack, badass people in this small like hotel fighting demons and stuff. It's just like this incredible, awesome movie. I remember loving it. The Crypt Keeper, everything, boobs, everything. It's got everything. Dick Miller's in this movie, right? From Gremlins and Joe Dante movies everywhere. Incredible performance by him in this as well too, right? So I remember loving this movie growing up as a kid, and it's been 10 years, and so I've decided to rewatch it again. And I got to admit, this movie still holds up. It's a lot better than a lot of stuff of horror movies and stuff we get today. And I just man, you can't, just Billy Zane in this movie is just incredible as this evil demon. So what the movie is about is William Sadler's character is this mysterious character named Breaker who is being chased by Billy Zane's character. And he ends up, William Sadler's character, Breaker, ends up in this small hotel out in the middle of nowhere, out in the middle of the desert. It used to be a church, and now it's been converted into a hotel run by CCH Pounder's character. And there's a group of people just like these. It's just like this bottle episode movie, right? So it's like this group of people stuck in this hotel, surrounded by Billy Zane and these demons, trying to get this, key. It's one of the last of the 7 ancient keys that holds the blood of Christ and people who are like sort of saintly, like heroes, right? And that the demons want the key so they can take over the world. Because they have I think they said in the movie, they have 6 of them. And so they need the 7th key, and Breaker's character, so William Sadler's character, Breaker, has it. And he keeps looking at his hand, and these stars keep aligning on his hand in a circle. And what he needs is these 7 people in this certain situation that, for everything to come to fruition of this prophecy and everything. So it's this really great thing. And with Billy Zane, like I said, he's just he gets in the minds of all these people. He plays on their emotions and stuff. Like when Dick Miller turns into a demon. I know I'm spoiling. I'm sorry, I'm spoilers, guys. But when he turns into a demon, it's incredible because he has such a Uncle Willie, and he's this drunkard, and Billy Zane gets into his thing with this room full of topless women, gives him alcohol, and he turns into this demon. It's a fun scene. This has horror, it has comedy, it has action, and it was directed by Ernest Dickerson as well too, with an outstanding direction here. And it's just such a good movie. It's just like it's got these creep factors. It's got these great practical special effects with the people turning into demons and monsters coming out of grounds, and just like it's just like very, and it feels 90s, but it also feels very relevant and everything. And it's got this like I don't know. I just something about this, and like every character has their moment, and it makes you feel for them. And Thomas Hayden Church, I'm going to give a shout out to him because I know we always talk about Billy Zane and we always talk about William Sadler and talk about Jada Pinkett in one of her earlier roles and stuff. And CCH Pounder is great in this movie as well too, as the owner of the hotel. I know I would get to see I'm going to get to Thomas Hayden Church, but CCH Pounder is incredible as the take no shit owner of this, who's just like she loses an arm and she's still fighting these demons off. I love it. I love her character in this movie. But like Thomas Hayden's his character, because I'd grown up watching the movie, watching the TV show Wings, because I watched Wings, and I know him from Wings as like this goofy, lovable mechanic who's like this really good guy there, and it's dumb, and he plays this horrible, just unredeemable character in this movie that's almost even worse than Billy Zane's character, right? So I know Billy Zane steals a lot of this movie and overshadows everybody, much deserved, because he is incredible in this movie and everything. And it's like, I was even watching special features on this, and it's like, this was Billy Zane's coming out as bald party. Nobody knew Billy Zane was bald until this movie, right? So, and how he never played Lex Luthor, I'll never know. He would have been an incredible Lex Luthor. But like Thomas Hayden Church's Roach, his character is Roach, is just this horrible, evil, redeemable character who just for whatever reason absolutely hates this William Sadler's character Breaker. He thinks he's too bossy. He's like one of the characters feel like he's always been bossed around and everything like this and like that. And he's like, he doesn't even really need Billy Zane to get in his mind, because he's just a horrible, evil character, and like you cannot wait for his comeuppance. And so when he gets his comeuppance, it's much deserved, but it's also it's like, my God, what is this? Because it's such a different character from Lyle from Wings. So I loved his performance in this. I love everybody's performance in this. And it's just like, it's this really great mix of everything, like I mentioned. And this movie really truly holds up today. And I hesitate to say this because like I said, I love the Tales from the Crypt movies, TV show. I loved it, but I almost feel like I wish this wasn't a Tales from the Crypt movie. I wish this was just Demon Knight with the same cast and everything, without the Tales from the Crypt opening and beginning with the Crypt Keeper. Those are great, by the way. I'll get into those in a minute. But I feel like this could have been a horror franchise. Maybe not in theatrical horror franchise. It could have been like a straight to video, and I don't mean that in a bad way, because there was some really great straight to video horror franchises back in the day. The Wishmasters, well, maybe not the Wishmasters, but like the Puppet Masters and the Night of the Demons and stuff. There were so many great and the Dentist movies and stuff that were sort of like straight to video movies that became a horror franchise. And I think this could have possibly been one of those. You'd have to keep bringing back Billy Zane and possibly William Sadler, even though his character might bite the dust, because I don't think Jada Pinkett would have kept coming back. I mean, it would have been great if she did as her character, but she became Jada Pinkett, so I don't think she would have come back. But I think you could have got some of them other characters back and found a way to bring them back, and it could have been a great little horror franchise without the Tales from the Crypt on it, But not to say that it's not good as a Tales from the Crypt movie. It's great. The opening Crypt Keeper scene that lets you know you're moving from the TV series into a movie is incredible, because it opens up with the mansion and the theme song and the Crypt Keeper and like a story that's unfolding a little bit with John Larroquette and everything. And then it turns into like, no, cut. We're going to the movies. The Crypt Keeper said, boys and ghouls, we're going to the movies. I call this story Demon Knight. And we go into the movie, and then a wrap around at the end with the Crypt Keeper at the premiere of the movie and everything. So it was really great, but I almost feel like it could have been its own franchise outside of Tales from the Crypt. Maybe it still could be. Maybe we could still get a new one. But let me know what you guys thought about Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight in the comment section down below. Do you guys ever seen this? How long has it been since you've seen it? Did you like this or Bordello of Blood? I think Demon Knight's a better movie than Bordello of Blood, but I like them both, and I think this was an incredible horror movie. Great watch for this time of year. If you're still looking for something to watch for Halloween, recommend Demon Knight. Let me know your thoughts and comments. And if you liked what you saw here, maybe consider hitting that like button or subscribing, hitting that bell for notifications. That'd be awesome if earn you guys' subscriptions, or possibly share this video out for everybody to see, or join and become a channel member, because that would help out my channel immensely. Thank you, and shout out to all my channel members. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys for being channel members here and for all of your support. And to everybody watching, whether you liked me, hated me, or liked this video, or hated this video, I thank you for sticking this on. Wherever you all are, please have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Always support physical media, because it truly is the superior format, now more than ever. Godspeed.